Whoa, what's good, y'all? You boy Benoit, Conflict Sports Champion.
What was up? It's your boy Baker, Conflict Sports.
Wow. Sent the boot is Eazyana. Conflict of Sports.
What it do? What it do, fellas? What's good? What's good?
What's happening?
Oh man, coolin', bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got no specific topics, but we definitely got some stuff. We definitely got some stuff we gonna jump on.
Yeah.
We got a lot going on. Got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? These basketball players been dropping these 40s, 50s, and 60s lately, like they on some, like they on something,
Nah, I'm balling, man. They supposed to be doing it.
You know what I'm saying? We got the NFL free agency kicking off. You know what I'm saying? A lot of moves so far. Some big names in the free agency market right now. You know what I'm saying? Some people coming back. We got a lot going on. March Madness about to, the NCAA tournament about to kick off soon. So it's about to be a nice little March. The rest of the month. About to be a nice rest of the month. March. So the first thing I want to get y'all opinions on. How y'all feel about TB12 coming back from a 2-month retirement?
I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm appreciative.
Why
take one more team? Because that take one team away from getting who I need. That's another team down. Don't even worry about looking over there, my boy. Don't even worry about looking. I'm happy that hey. Shout out to Tampa. Proud of y'all. Y'all did the right thing.
You're sideways,
What I was gonna ask y'all, man, I'm on the iPad. I was just trying to see, see how I could set it up, man.
Oh, all right.
I was trying to see.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah.
So y'all telling me y'all not excited about Tom Brady coming back?
No.
You're not. What you mean no? Oh, whenever no. You know what? I totally understand.
He should have stayed retired.
I totally understand.
He should have stayed retired. You gonna retire for 2? But I'm not surprised. I am not surprised I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all that he took off just 2 months.
Listen to me. E on mute.
I'm good now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah. So shit, man. I mean, I don't really know what to think about it, man. I mean, dude at this point, man, I don't know. Like,
yeah, to me,
it's maybe he don't want to be home with his kids and his wife, man. I mean, I don't know. That's all I can see. Badass kids.
You know what I think happened though? I think he came out.
What's the reason?
Go ahead, E. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I'm finished. I don't see that. I don't really care for it.
So why you think he came back?
Huh?
No, I was asking Baker why he think he came back.
Nah, that boy came back because he was trying to force them people to release him. Because I'm pretty sure he was still on contract, huh? What kind of contract he signed?
Yeah, he still was under contract.
Right. So he did that to see if they was gonna pull the trigger on a quarterback, so that if he would have came out of retirement, they would have been like, well, we got our quarterback already, we're gonna release it, and he could have went where he wanted to go. Them people didn't pull the trigger, and that man really wouldn't return. He was trying to get out of Tampa. That's just an opinion.
You think so?
I think he was trying to get out of there. Oh yeah, man. That man,
Why sign a contract?
He know he still want to play.
Why sign that contract if you know you don't?
A lot of I just saying like because I don't know why he signed it long term like that, but I feel like he was trying to force their hand to release him and sign somebody else, and it didn't happen in the time frame that he thought. They probably was on game what was going to happen. So why sit out? Because you're older. He ain't got no more time to sit out. To be honest with you, he should have retired the same year Drew Brees retired. Honestly, he should have went out with the Super Bowl. That's how I would have went out. If it was any year for him to go out, he should have went out when he won. Shout out, bam, gone, raise the jersey. But now he got to come back now, and it ain't looking too promising for no Super Bowl. But at the end of the day, you can't count him out, dog. Like it's one of them things like you can't count him out. Like
man, nigga count it out. Man, nigga never win a Super Bowl ever again. I'll bet my last.
I'm not saying. No, I'm not. I ain't gonna put it. I'm not gonna say either. Let's just say they go the route the way he don't win another Super Bowl. They gonna upset somebody that could win the Super Bowl and then lose.
He ain't winning another one. Yeah,
you ain't. Yeah,
I ain't gonna stamp it like that. Yeah,
I'm with E on that one. He ain't winning another one.
Yeah, bro.
And why you say he not winning another one? What's your statement to follow that do?
There's too many up and coming teams that's ready to take that throne.
They had up and coming teams when he won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but we know. Come on, man. We know why they won that Super Bowl, man.
I don't know. I know they. I ain't gonna take nothing away from the boys Super Bowl. They won that Super Bowl because they beat the people they were supposed to beat. That's how I look at it.
Everybody like to take away from our Super Bowl when we won. Everybody.
You caught yourself. Never mind. Don't worry about it. I'm not even gonna ask that question.
They like to say.
I was gonna throw you with everybody. And when you say we, who are the we? Are you specifically talking about?
I'm talking about the Saints.
No,
people like to say we. People like to say we won the Super Bowl only because.
Wait a minute. There you go. Who is we?
The Saints.
No. I understand he's saying the Saints, but why are you saying we? Like you saying we as in you included in that we, or you saying as in we as in the people?
We the Saints.
I ain't going. You know what? I'm gonna let you live on this. I'm gonna let you live on this one, coach. I'm gonna let you live on this one.
So people like to say that about our Super Bowl. So why we can't say that Tampa Bay only won the Super Bowl because the Super Bowl was in Tampa Bay, and no team has ever played in the Super Bowl at home and won.
Right.
So why we can't say that?
That still don't matter because that make you sound salty at people saying that the Saints only won because of Katrina. You only dragging on a conversation and adding more to what they can potentially say. We, as in the Saints, only won because of that reason. So your same argument as to why the Saints won and going against saying that we didn't win because of Katrina, you doing the same thing to Tampa Bay right now. So
yeah, I know. That's just my opinion.
So I read, but at the same time though, Katrina wasn't the reason why the Saints won. They was motivated by that.
Yeah.
And they turned that around.
And you know what? Like I was like, not to cut you off, but like me and this guy I work with, like we was actually talking about some stuff, like some football stuff at work the other day. And like a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff almost makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta remember, sports is entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, you know what I'm saying, some stuff kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying? We all know how to NFL, you know what I'm saying? Like it seemed like the Roger Goodell, you know what I'm saying, and the NFL, like they just like they don't like to see the Saints doing good. And so now I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, this is what actually happened, but like the point that he brought across, you know what I'm saying, like in a way it was like, hey, you know what I'm saying, I could see how that, you know what I'm saying, would change things around. Because his point that he made was the fact that when we did go to the Super Bowl against the Colts, the Saints wasn't supposed to win. But when they came from the second half and did that onside kick, that changed everything about that game. And so what he's saying is, you know what I'm saying, basically the Saints wasn't supposed to win that Super Bowl and they won it anyway. And the NFL basically been punishing the Saints ever since because they kind of went against whatever the NFL had lined up. The Saints went against it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that that's what actually happened, but you know what I'm saying? Like from a Saints fan point of view, is like, in a way, it's like I could see that happening. You know what I'm saying? The way the NFL been with the Saints, over the last 10 years.
Say, man, why you keep talking bad about my team like that, bro? You've been talking about my team. You ain't give no good news on my team in the last 5 years.
No, I'm saying
you're saying some. Talk about how the NFL treat the Saints. How the NFL trying to treat the Saints. They do the same thing to every other team. We won that Super Bowl. Now you're coming off right now. Don't make me pull a card.
We did. We did win the Super Bowl. No, what I'm saying, what I was saying was, you know what I'm saying, like that the point that my coworker was like coming across. He was
who's your coworker team?
He Saints. But what he was
y'all both are like y'all
what he was saying
like
was
the Cowboys too.
No, his logic. Listen to the logic. Listen to the
logic about that. Let's talk about the logic. We need a quarterback.
Listen,
Tampa Bay. Tom Brady came back. They took his stuff out the rich for the damn quarterback.
Just think about it.
That ball won a with the Saints so far. That's what we go. I ain't think about it. I'm thinking about that Ravens guy.
Think about
Drew Brees holding up the
Think about it.
I'm thinking about Drew Brees' child with him whenever he's holding the shot.
I'm glad.
I'm thinking about it. It don't sound like
it. Just listen, man. Just listen to the logic, man.
I ain't listening to that bullshit. I don't want to listen to that shit.
No, listen to the logic.
I think you know why you're mad. You're talking about my team bad right now. It's because y'all player went to Denver. Someone went to Denver. Y'all lost a player and he went to Denver. And now you're salty. That's why you're mad. Man. Tell them people why you're mad. You're mad because that man switched up. He didn't want to be over there.
Who I'm mad at?
Now you can't root. Now you can't root for the Cowboys no more.
Who I'm mad at?
For the Cowboys no more.
Who I'm mad at? I'm talking about a logic.
There's not no lie. Ain't no logic behind it. That's
I'm talking about something. I'm talking about something that
I don't want to talk about.
I'm talking about something I could see the NFL actually doing that because they don't like me.
You know why you can see that? You know why you can see that? Because you see that. We're gonna go back. I don't want to bring this up, but you're fucking up the roots right now. That's what you're doing right now. You're going against the roots again. As we talked about this. We're about to take your roots out the yard and put you across.
Could you listen?
Keep talking about the Saints like that. Talk about another team.
Listen.
Why the Browns ain't
listen for a second
in the past couple of years?
Listen for
Let's talk about the Browns. Huh?
Yeah,
why the Patriots didn't go back again? I ain't listen to that shit. You can listen to him. He's talking to you. Let me mute my stuff. I don't want to listen to this. Watch this.
Listen for a second.
To the people of America, watch it. Look at this.
Think about it. No, think about it, bro. Just think about it, bro. How many bad calls have we had over the last few years against the Saints, bro? How many situations where it's been where we were supposed to win a game, bro, and it got messed over by a bad call? That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking bad about the Saints. What I'm saying is what my coworker said. I'm not saying that that's what happened, but I could actually see the NFL doing that. Like, yeah, the Saints they didn't want the Saints to win that Super Bowl game. So being that they changed the momentum, I can see the NFL punishing the Saints hard like they've been doing because they wasn't supposed to win when we did win.
Even when the bounty shit come down.
Exactly. We lost the head coach for the whole season. We lost the assistant coach. We lost players. Like, come on. That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking bad about my team. I'm just saying the NFL, come on, man. The NFL does treat the Saints different than they do any other NFL team. They do. So it's either Roger Goodell didn't like the Saints, or he didn't like Sean Payton. It's one of the two, or both. Because I remember one year when it was, and I think what Super Bowl that was, before the Super Bowl teams was even decided, they already had the flyer. They already had the advertisement for the teams in the Super Bowl. And I felt like it was the Patriots.
I remember that was the Patriots. Was it the year? No, it wasn't that year. I remember the year though.
Matter of fact, it was the Patriots and the Rams. They had the advertisement already for the Super Bowl, and the games wasn't even decided yet.
Patriots and the Rams, you so fucking right.
So that all I'm saying is there is logic.
Oh, this nigga Baker now.
We gotta remember, he muted. We gotta remember, bro. Sports is entertainment. So
Baker crazy, man. There's crazy, man.
So there's some logic to some situations. There's evidence.
We still talk about. I guarantee you, we still talk about the same. He's still talking about the same time.
If you would have listened, you would have understand what I was getting at.
I don't want to hear none of that. You talk about the wrong shit. Let's talk about how we about to get for a potential fire-ass quarterback. Let's talk about some shit like that. Nobody want to talk about that shit.
I will talk about that.
God,
if you would have just listened, you would have.
If my ears are closed, you start talking.
You would have.
I ain't woulda, shoulda, coulda did shit.
So
I ain't did.
Nah.
What we gonna talk about? You finish? Like
you.
I'm gonna hit you with the bird. You finish or you done? You finish or you done?
You thinking about something? Hold up, I'm about to finish. You was thinking about
some other
wait. Stuff.
Well, I'll be back. Hold on.
See, all he had to do was just listen, and he'd understand what I was actually trying to get at.
All right, when you finish, I want you to listen. Tell me when you're done. So since you want to listen, we're gonna go both ways. I'm gonna go ahead and finish. And tell me when you're done.
I'm done.
And then it's gonna be your turn. Turn to listen.
I'm done.
You're done. All right. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about how you feel about your team, the Cowboys, getting rid of losing players and shit. Let's talk about that. Since you like them, you like their fucking ass. Why you felt about when your player went to another team? How you feel about that? You just answer the question. I'll give an explanation.
I don't care about that.
You ain't had no tear, you wasn't a little tear in your eye, none of that. You was like, damn, that's cold.
No.
So, all right, let me ask you another question. When you looked at that, you was like, damn, that's cold.
No.
You didn't think about that. So what was your thoughts on that?
No.
Because you read it. Obviously, you read it. So how you took that? Like what you said to yourself?
Nothing. I just looked at it.
Damn. So you telling me? So what you telling me? You the only person in the world that can read something and have no thoughts after you read. You're not thinking nothing. You just like you had to say something to yourself.
I had no thoughts on that situation.
So what? When you was reading it, how did you comprehend it? What was your reaction to it?
There was no reaction.
So you just like
it was just another notification.
So the fish is blue.
Another notification.
So you was like, the fish is blue. What I'm gonna eat from Subway today?
I don't eat Subway.
What? The fish is blue. The fish is blue. Let me get me something to drink.
I drink water.
So that's how you went. So I ain't saying what kind of beverage. I just said it's a drink. So you was like, I'm gonna go get me some water. That's it. Look, you see, that's what it is. So I say this. You're coming off. I'm telling you now, dog. We're gonna ban you from talking about Saint shit, dog. You ain't saying nothing positive about my team. I ain't listening to that shit. No. You want people to listen. You want people to listen and you not listen. This is not a debate right now.
No, because you wasn't actually listening.
And we said, no, I heard everything you said.
No,
I gave you the
You wasn't actually listening to what
you want me to go back and forth with you. I heard everything you said. but I don't have to reply to it. It wasn't no questions. It was all you talk. That's all.
You wasn't listening. No, you wasn't listening.
I was listening. How you gonna tell me I wouldn't listen?
Because if you was actually listening, you'd understand what I was saying.
No, just because
I wasn't
you
talking
bad don't mean I'm gonna understand.
I wasn't saying nothing bad.
So within that 5 to 10 minutes, within that 5 to 10 minute stretch when you was talking, right? What did you say positive about the Saints?
I wasn't talking bad about them.
No, okay,
I was talking about how the NFL treats.
I heard all that. You ain't got to repeat that. I'm just asking. Out of all the talking you did about the Saints, what did you say positive about the team going forward into the future? That's all. That's my question to you. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, we gonna get
because you're still talking about the fucking team in another kind of direction. You're going backwards. Nobody care about none of that shit.
Nobody care about the positive. That was just something I had to talk about.
Let's talk about the trade rumor. Fuck all that.
Yeah, that was.
Can we go to the trade rumor?
That was just. Yeah, we will. That was just something that came.
He's still talking about it.
Well, let me say what I gotta say. That was something.
You just said you was finished.
Just let me finish.
But you said you was finished. How you gonna keep? You just said you was finished. How you not finished?
Yeah. All right. Because I'm saying
when you finish, let me know.
Because I'm saying that was something that just came across my
mind.
How
you gonna let you know? How you gonna know if you are if you're gone?
You know what I'm saying? As him. You want to
I can still hear. I can still hear. No, I'm still getting no. Now you see. No, let me. Oh, now I'm back. Now you're doing like going bad now. Now you're going bad like Drake.
Yeah, like a small little brother, man.
Stop acting like.
I'm going to my room.
Stop acting like a little nigga.
I'm going to my room.
Stop acting like a little.
You know what, E? You see, E? To say you're from the city, you're starting to act like that ball, man. You're rubbing off on you. You need to mute the screen because it's rubbing off on you.
No, the difference.
It's rubbing off on you.
No, E actually was listening to what I was actually talking about. So, but
I was just because I'm not looking at you don't mean I'm not listening. You ever listen to somebody and not look at them? Answer my question. Have you ever listened to somebody and wasn't looking at them?
Yeah.
And why you can't answer you don't never answer nobody's question. Answer my question.
I said yeah. So
all right then. So how you gonna tell me I'm not listening? I'm telling you I'm listening, but you mad because I'm not looking at you whenever you talk. I ain't gotta look at you to talk. I heard everything you said. And you're still saying the same shit. So all right, so when you finish, say I'm finished. When you say you finished talking about that dumb shit, let me know and I'm gonna be back. I'm listening so that I can go in comment. I am listening to you.
Going forward.
Let me know when you're done.
Going forward, we got the whole Deshaun Watson trade scenarios going on right now. There's 4 teams involved.
Now you cooking with some grease.
2 front runner-ups.
Yeah, 2 front runners. And a 4th team came up. He gonna meet with the Falcons tomorrow.
Them ball don't need that. Them ball not going on. Them ball ain't win. Them people not winning shit. They never won shit. They only blow Super Bowl leads.
The only thing I could see with that is he's from Gainesville, Georgia. He was around the team when he was young.
Man, that boy, man.
But other than that, I don't see it happening. You lost your number 1 receiver for the year for betting on NFL games. They just lost their number 2 receiver to Tampa Bay, Russell Gage. So they don't have an offensive line. Who you gonna throw the ball to? Who gonna block for them? So I don't see it happening. And who gonna take on Matt Ryan contract if they made that happen? Nobody gonna be able to take on Matt Ryan contract.
All right, so next team,
the Browns.
The Browns.
Next team, Cleveland. I don't see that happening.
Next team,
they got Baker Mayfield.
Next team,
but also who you gonna throw it to? All they got is
next team.
Now. So next team is the Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Panthers.
So that's
that to be honest, to be honest.
Your internet, man.
You
froze, man. Uh-huh.
You had froze.
My bad. My fingers keep my stuff keep hitting the damn button. I'm on the iPhone.
But yeah. So then you got the Panthers, who's the front runner, along with the Saints. So a decision should be made. I think a decision should be made by tomorrow or Thursday. I think he should make a decision. But everything I've seen or read, like, everybody got the Saints as the front runner to get him.
Think about it. That man can go to a team that's proven to put people around a quarterback.
I hope so, man.
Successful.
Like
we got everything. We got everything. We got everything. He's like, as a quarterback, everything that in the past shows that we build around our quarterback, give you the weapons. Yeah. We do our MO is to get you what you need.
Man, what
so who wouldn't want to?
Where you gonna go, man?
Yeah,
if I'm a quarterback, starting quarterback, and I know, and my choices are the damn. Think about it. 3 other teams are out the damn NFC South.
Right. So he want to stay in the South.
So you cutting the Browns out automatically by just.
Oh yeah.
Out of them 3 teams, where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? What makes the most sense? Like, just what makes you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the finishing touch. Like,
so and you see the Deshaun Watson scenario, it holds the cards to a lot of scenarios. Teron Armstead, he not signing with nobody yet. It all depends on what happens with Deshaun Watson. If Deshaun Watson comes to New Orleans, guess what? Teron Armstead staying in New Orleans. If they don't get
I think that's a good fit for him.
So, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm not saying that because that's my team.
All right,
Mike Thomas recruiting him like crazy, texting him. They got the same agent, so like everybody pushing hard for him. You know what I'm saying? And they're saying that, you know, in the interviews, you know, when they met up with him, you know, the Saints stood out the most to him. So, you know, everything is pointing to him coming to New Orleans. But we all know. Anything could happen at the drop of a dime.
We know we ain't never damn signed a damn big ass name, or anytime some shit's supposed to like happen to us like this, it never come our way ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like never.
Yeah, but they can. We should be able to change that because you got a dope ass running back, you got a dope ass receiver already. You can potentially get another dope ass receiver to split that.
Not even just that.
You got a line.
Our whole receiver corp is good though, man. You got Thomas coming back, but then you got Callaway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got Harris. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Hardy. It's Hardy now. He changed it.
It's Hardy.
Yeah, he changed it. He changed his last name to Hardy to his He changed it to his stepdad last name.
Yeah. So you know, I mean, they got.
That might be my cousin. I'm gonna have to holler. That might be my people.
So
it might be my people.
It make the best sense for him to come. And man, that dude he ain't gonna get the love like he gonna get in that Superdome nowhere else, bro.
And also too, not to cut that off and move forward too. It just makes sense too. I mean, with Williams leaving, shit, you bring in Honey Badger, man. You know.
That'll be another big thing right there. Like that's a good pickup right there.
Yeah, and that's a lot of potential. That's another one. You know what I'm saying? Me and one of my other coworkers, you know what I'm saying? We was running it about that. You know what I'm saying? And
who his team?
He's Saints too. Yeah, and you know,
he on the fence with it.
He on the fence with it.
His boy was saying, Matthew want to come home bad. So, you know what I'm saying? It's mutual interest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Saints interested in it. He interested in it. Man, they gotta make it happen.
I hope they do, man.
They got the money for it.
I hope this could be one off season. We can be like, okay, yeah, man, it was worth it.
Dennis Allen pushing. He pushed the team to go after him.
Yeah, he went out there to meet Deshaun Jackson. I mean, Washington. I see Deshaun Jackson. Watson.
Yeah, he pushing the team to go for these guys. Like for Jarvis Landry right now, the top two teams that's pushing for him is the Chiefs and the Saints. I'm saying, if I'm Jarvis Landry, look, bro, they got enough weapons in Kansas City. Like who all gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You got enough receivers in Kansas City, dog. Like, you're not gonna get the ball in Kansas City, like talking about it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mahomes, he gotta throw to Kelsey, he gotta throw to Tyreek Hill, he gotta throw to that ball, what's that other dude name?
They got a Hardy over there too, huh?
You gotta throw to McCole Harden. You know what I'm saying? They got that other dude, Pringle. You know what I'm saying? You got Josh Gordon. You know what I'm saying? Jarvis Landry, bro. You ain't gonna get the ball over there, man. You know what I'm saying? You come back home. You come back home, boom. Mike Thomas number 1, you number 2, automatically.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. They got
Kamara and Ingram in the backfield. Watson that quarterback. I mean, shit. It look like sound like a NFL. I mean, a Super Bowl winning season.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And look, you know what I'm saying. If we don't have to give up Taysom, you keep Taysom in that same role. You know what I'm saying. You keep him in that same role. Just throw him all over the football field.
I agree.
So, so it's definitely gonna be interesting to see how that go, man. You know, but they definitely had a lot of moves. You know, you had a lot of moves. You know, starting off with the NFL free agency. You know, I know one of the busier teams right now was the Jaguars. I see they made a lot of moves. Jaguars made a lot of moves, which they're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? They're a young team. They got a young quarterback. You know, they got to get this. So they made a lot of moves to start off.
What you call them too? Made some big moves on Denver.
Yeah.
Denver.
Yeah, that Russell Wilson, that was huge. That was huge.
And it just got old boy from Dallas.
Yeah. Yeah. That ball puller Dwight Howard, man. That ball puller Dwight Howard. Ball said, "Yeah, I'm gonna play with y'all." Then the ball said, let me go this way."
Honestly, though, and two, like, you know, it's crazy because I just saw it online, and I'm kind of happy he left too. Williams dude, like, because somebody said that like the contract he signed with the Ravens, the same contract that we offered him last year, so yeah, he didn't sign it. So basically, he just wanted out. And I mean, I'm kind of happy with that. Like, I don't think he worth all that money. Like, he worked all that money. Like 5 years, 80-something million.
70.
Okay, 70. So now you like what? That don't even make sense.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, like we can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that nigga garbage, man. That nigga ain't working.
We can't know, bro. Hey, he did get better each season. We can't say that
he had no choice but to get better after that. He improved that each play.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga highlight tape is hit. That gonna be the first play of his highlight tape ever in his career. The first play.
Hey, he bounced back from that though.
One play ruined that nigga career, man. That nigga never be good in mine. I don't care how many Super Bowls he went after.
No,
that nigga garbage, man.
Nah, man. You know he earned his contract. You know,
man, fuck no, not no 70 million, dog.
You know, I wish we could have still kept him, you know, at a cheaper price, maybe. But you know, I understand it's business. You know, it's business. You know, we can't keep everybody, and we can't get everybody. So
hell no, man.
But I hope we do get Honey Badger because that you know what I'm saying. You put Honey Badger with CJ back there. Oh, God.
And you got Lattimore.
And Lattimore. And we just signed Bradley Roby back. The cornerback that we picked up from Houston last season. They signed him.
That'll be nice, nigga. Honey Badger and Gardner back there.
Yeah. And then, you know what I'm saying? The rookie that we had drafted last season, you know what I'm saying? He got better each game as the season went. Oh,
the one that he went off. He went off kind of towards the end.
Look at that, man. I'm forgetting my dog name already, man.
Say, boy, it'll be a no-fly zone for real.
For real. For real. Because you know, we already know CJ getting the people. CJ getting in the ball head. he getting in the ball head. Yeah. So, but you know, we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But that's enough for a little football. But we gotta talk about these dudes balling, bro. Lately in the NBA, bro.
Like, NBA is back. Bro, like being coordinated.
Like, what's going on, bro? Man, I'm seeing these 40, 45, 46 point games, 50 point games, 60 point games. Like, man, what's going on right now, man? What's in the water? No, not what's in the water. What's in the Gatorade?
Nah, it's them old players. It's them old players talking about how they can last with these youngsters they was playing, or how them youngsters couldn't play back. Them youngsters showing them, man, we score 60 in a night, we score 50 in a night, and special night. Like, I mean, yeah, them dudes balling, man. Them dudes going 40 in halftime.
Yeah, but hey, we can't lie though. We know the defense can't. You know, we know the defense. You can't really touch these dudes on defense. So it's pretty.
Right. Well, no, definitely.
It's kind of easy to score. You know what I'm saying? You can't really play defense. Like, talking about it, you tap somebody like that with your finger, they calling a foul on you.
Yeah, but shit.
But still, yeah, them ball hooping though. Them ball
dropping it.
Yeah.
Damn Lakers. Damn Lakers.
Man,
damn Lakers.
Man, I can't even say nothing, bro. I'm gonna let Baker talk about it. I can't even say nothing.
Nah, talk about it. You talk about my other team. Why you can't talk about this team? You talk about all my other team.
Man, them ball horrible right now, man.
I ain't gonna say they're horrible, because if they was horrible, they would be in last place. That's not horrible. They going through what
they man, them ball horrible right now, man.
Them ball not horrible. Who's your team? Watch this.
What?
Who? What? You heard what I said? Who's your team?
Fan, dog.
Nah, no. I said who is your team?
I rock with Bron.
Who is your team? Okay, that's fine. Who is your team? That's not a team. That's a player. Let me break it down for you. So in the NBA,
the 90s Bulls.
The
90s Bulls.
Let me tell me when you're done.
You asked me who my team. The 90s Bulls. The Bulls in the 90s.
No, they're not playing right now.
You asked me who my team. The Bulls in the 90s. That was my team.
So right now, if you go on the store, you're gonna buy a Bulls hat represent for the Bulls right now.
I would. If I seen a nice Bulls hat, I would buy a Bulls hat.
All right, then. So we're gonna say it. So on record,
that's still my Bulls is your team.
Cool. So the Bulls is your team, right? The Bulls is your team, right? That's what you're saying right now. I just need I need an answer. I don't need an explanation.
That's my all-time.
That's my all-time.
The Bulls back in contention.
I'm just asking, who is his team? Yeah, I just ask a simple question. I don't want to know what player he like. I don't want to know if he went to a game in the 90s that made him become a fan. I just need to know who is. If you walk in a bar and they say, who you represent tonight, what's your team? What's your answer?
No specific answer. I don't have a specific NBA team because I don't hate no NBA team.
I got my team.
I like a lot of
basketball.
NBA teams.
I can't talk.
I like a lot of NBA teams.
So that means I can't talk basketball with you because I can't talk basketball with you. I can't talk basketball because I can't never go against you because you don't have no team. You're gonna say the Niners team. We ain't seen them boys play since the 90s. All right. Now watch this. E.
What's up?
E. Who's your team, E?
Yo, look.
Ask me who my team is.
Look,
No,
who's my team?
Ask me who my team is, E.
Who your
Ask
team
me
is?
who my team is right now. My team is the Lakers. So you got a team, I got a team, and then Courtney, he got a time machine, and he go back in time and watch the Bulls. That's what's going on right now. I asked that man who his team, he told me a player. You misunderstood the question. You failed the assignment.
No,
so
I knew what you was asking. I knew what you was asking.
So LeBron is a team? LeBron is a team is what you're saying. So he's a team.
He's like the all-star team, Team LeBron.
Oh, so that's who he like. So his team is really all-star.
No, like when it come down like to
man,
basketball,
who is your team, man?
Bro, I like a lot of teams in the NBA. Bro.
There you go. I knew you were gonna say that. That's the same team.
I do. I like a lot of teams in the NBA, bro. I don't. Same thing with football, bro. I said, bro, I like a lot of teams, bro.
You the type of person. You the type of person. We in a barber shop. We can't get on you because you're gonna claim every team under the sun. You gotta have a team.
No,
when the season starts, you pick your fucking team.
There's a difference. I don't claim every team, but I don't hate no team. Like there's teams I like. I like a lot of teams, bro. Hey,
I
bro,
like a lot of teams.
No, let me tell you something, bro.
You like a lot of teams.
Nothing wrong with teams.
You like a lot of teams.
Right now, I got 3 teams I like right now.
I
got 3 teams right now.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong
I ain't
with
never said nothing wrong with that. I ain't say nothing wrong with that. I like a lot of teams. No,
you be acting like something wrong with that.
So you putting shit in my plate that I didn't ask. I never said nothing about no team. I ain't say you hate no team. I ain't said that you dislike no team. I asked you a simple question. Like, say,
you be acting like that's a bad thing if somebody like other teams.
So no, like and love are 2 different things.
But my other teams are solid because like Gordon said, because the players. So yeah, I'm saying we know why I like the Nets. So that's why I like my 3rd team. That's my 3rd team I like.
Yeah.
But
ain't nothing wrong with it.
Warriors. You know?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that. But if somebody was to walk up to you and be like, hey my man, who is your team? You gonna name all 3 of them or you gonna give them your team?
I'm gonna get a first team
right now.
Number 1 team will be the Pelicans.
All right. Now. So I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask the other person that's on this podcast that don't never have no fucking team. If somebody walk up to you and say, "Who's your team?" You're gonna say the 90s Bulls.
No, I'm gonna say I rock with the Lakers right now. Hey, bro, look, bro. I always rock with whoever Brown playing with.
I didn't ask you, so your team is the Lakers. Then I'm asking you who your team is. I ain't asking you who your favorite player is.
He said, "Yeah."
All right, then. So let's lock that in right there. So
I rock with
if we look at the data from every time we talk about some shit, you always talk shit about the team you associate like.
Because I can do that. If I like the team, I can talk shit about the team.
That's not your team.
You don't never have that team.
You open up with some bullshit, then you try to put some. It's like you take a shit on the floor and then you go get some icing from a cake and put it on top of it.
So, Lakers your team. Okay.
Of course. You're open about it.
But hold on, wait. Let me ask you a question though. What's wrong with you talking shit about the team? You can do that. You have more negative than positive comments about whoever you associate. Like, I don't want that affiliate in LA. LA is not a city of hate. It's a city of anger. We don't like that shit around here. Hey, bro, if you can't critique the team that you like, then what you doing?
That's not called. No, it's not about the critique. You can critique a team. I ain't saying nothing about that. But you talk shit about the people you love. We don't like nobody like that in our family. You're not invited to the cookout. If every time we invite you to the cookout and you're talking shit about my mom potato salad, we don't want you around.
Man, I don't care about getting invited to no cookout, man.
He missed the point. You see? So now I set you up. So that was an alley-oop. So I set you up. So
man, I don't care about
just like earlier you were saying.
Hey, bro.
Just like earlier you were saying.
Hey, bro.
There you go. There you go.
I'm gonna talk. Hey, if there's some good things about the team, I'm gonna talk about it. If there's some bad things about the team, I'm gonna talk about it. I don't deny. I don't shy away from nothing. If there's some good things going on, I give them props. If there's some bad things going on, I'm gonna give my opinion on it. That's just what it is. If you can only talk good about the team and you can't talk about when they bad, then what are you doing? You're supposed to be able to talk about the good and the bad. You're supposed to be able. No, I'm not done.
So listen, from now on, let's make
you're supposed to, but no, listen. Listen, I'm gonna say this one thing. I'm gonna give you the floor. Listen, let's just make an agreement on something. You're supposed to be able to talk. No, you're supposed to be able to talk about the good and the bad. You can't just. I can't talk about the good.
I can never talk.
We gotta talk about the bad too.
You ever heard the term practice what you preach?
Yeah.
You ever heard that term? So you're not doing that right.
And Barry White made that song.
Right. He's on the same thing. You're not doing it.
What is there good to talk about the team right now? They playing hard.
You're not doing it. They in the playoff running. So let's talk. Let's bring them some positive thoughts or positive facts about the team. They still in the playoff. They're still in the playoff picture. They're still part of the playoff. That's part of being in the playoffs. If you win, you're in the playoffs.
Barely.
But it's still the same thing. This nigga don't let nobody God.
Damn. Yes, you get it.
You ain't never.
But guess what?
Got sent to the office talking too much. You ain't never got sent to the office talking too much.
No. No.
I ain't gonna lie.
Wow.
For the roster,
I need you to reflect that, Courtney.
For the roster they have, they are horrible. I mean, come on, man! For crying out loud, you got
I never said they was good.
Russell Westbrook,
I never said they
Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard. Mm-hmm. Oh my God! And you number 9 in the league right now.
And like I said, I ain't never came on this motherfucker and said that these motherfuckers blowing teams out. But I say all that to say this, and I want before I go forward,
are they horrible
I'm pretty sure
or
I'm
not?
gonna get cut off.
Are they horrible or not?
They're not where they're supposed to be at.
Are they horrible or not?
They're not where they're supposed to be at. You want me to name a horrible team? So let me tell you some horrible teams.
Go for it.
And this is going to this Houston, horrible.
What's new?
Oklahoma City, horrible.
What's new? They've been horrible.
Sacramento, horrible.
They've been horrible.
San Antonio, horrible.
Been horrible. All those teams you just named been horrible in the last couple years.
No, the couple years. But if you go
off,
guess what? That's horrible.
Guess what?
That's the definition.
Just name has been at the bottom of the league.
And guess what?
That's Lakers definition of horrible.
And guess what? Lakers lost to all those horrible teams.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a horrible. That's a horrible record. That's a horrible record.
He's right.
That's a horrible record.
That's
a horrible record. That's a horrible
but they lost to those teams.
Horrible record. That's horrible teams. That's all. But if you know NBA, the best team win that night. If those horrible teams were played the way they played against the Lakers, no, listen.
Okay,
if all those teams that we just named as horrible, if we name all those teams, and if they would have played the same way they played against the Lakers, they wouldn't be horrible teams. They're horrible for a reason. They're horrible for a reason. The NBA
they're horrible because they don't have the superstars and the big players like the Lakers have. Come on, man. You know, come on, man.
They are horrible.
All those teams you just named, name the superstars on those teams. Name the kings. Name the king on that team.
As far as what? Man.
Name the first round picks. The first picks on the teams you just named it. Oklahoma.
They got rid of them. They left. Free agency.
Okay,
they had the players.
Talk about this team with this all-star team.
But all right, so let's put this into perspective. And this is not no excuse, and I'm not saying this is the reason why. I'm gonna clear that up before Courtney because he's gonna jump in and nobody gonna be able to talk. So I'm gonna clear that up from the beginning, right? If we look at injuries, right? If we look at injuries, if your team is molded around a specific cast of players, and those players are not playing on any given night, that's what you put your book on. You can't label them with horrible. Now I can see if everybody was playing who's supposed to be playing, everybody was on their position doing what they were supposed to be doing, and they was losing like this, I would tag them as a horrible team. But that's like saying the Warriors is a horrible team and they don't have the starting five.
All I'm saying is you said you said they was
listen
and come back together.
But they haven't played together for the like how many games that all the players played together in a row?
So just because they all haven't played, they all haven't started, we're not gonna hold them accountable.
I'm not saying don't hold them accountable. That didn't come out of my mouth. I'm saying to label a team horrible, I would label them horrible if everybody.
So what? But listen, so what? So because you're saying basically what I'm getting, you're saying that just because all these big superstars didn't play the same night, they can't win. They can't get it together. Whether you got two tonight and two injured, and those, you know what I'm saying, or you got two different ones tonight and then two other, like they're all superstars. Like they all.
Watch this.
Matter of fact, they all can go to a team and be their own and be the star on that team. Is what I'm saying.
And don't have no winning record. Still don't have a winning record.
Exactly. So so you put five together and they still don't have a winning record.
They're not playing together. Name the five that's playing together right now that you reference.
You know what I'm saying, man. That's hard.
No, I asked the question. Name the five players.
You mean AD and LeBron won one without them dudes?
So you telling me again? You holding that cloud over their head because they're not healthy. They don't have the five. You all right. Let's put the same formula.
Players.
Listen, let's put the same formula you saying, and let's make it more relatable to your everyday life, right?
Oh my God, here we go.
No, let's do this.
That's
like you trying to record an album without a microphone.
Huh? That don't even make sense. That ain't even
you and GM.
You just do the people out.
No, listen, you and GM. You, in all respect, you your own GM, you your own owner of your franchise, which is rapping, right? In order for you to succeed, you have to go to the studio. You have to have all the equipment that's necessary to make sure that your product come out properly, right? Right? You have to have there's certain things you have to have. Without those things, you're not going to be able to perform to the capacity of you making a good album, correct?
Right, but why wouldn't I have a mic? Why would that ain't it ain't the same? It's not the same. Why wouldn't I have a mic? I can buy a mic.
Let me finish.
The mic is if I don't get a mic, they have a mic on the laptop.
Let me get to it.
Man, they have a mic. Then they got a mic on my phone. Why wouldn't I be able to record? That don't make sense. That don't make sense. Why wouldn't I have a mic?
Okay. I like that. So
you don't need a special kind of mic to record. We can reference
that. So as a franchise owner, listen, hear me out. But you need a special kind of mic for quality.
Why?
You need a special kind of mic for quality. You know that. You can record on any kind of microphone.
Engineers, man, baby, they got engineers, man. All I gotta do is send that shit out to get mixed and mastered, man. That shit gonna be A1.
But you can't do that. But you can't do that if you got a tag on what you're supposed to have. If there's a tag and a formula around what you can and can't do mid-season, in the middle of the season, at the end of the season, what if you can't send it? What? No, listen. Let me hear me out. Hear me out.
What I'm telling you is you comparing
hear me out, man.
Is not. I'm gonna always have a solution because I rap. So
I'm just right, but you can't do that in the NBA. Because if you can't do that in the NBA, because at the end of the
scenario.
Day, if one of your key pieces, so listen. So if one of your key pieces for you to make that happen, you can't do it because there's certain rules that you can't do. You can't just one of your players that's in your formula go down, you can't just go pick somebody else up. You can't just go buy another
Pick
player
somebody
because
else
there's rules
up.
around
What
that
you
you
mean?
can't
You
replace
got
that
4
person
others.
based off of the trade deadline.
Listen, what you talking about? Out of those 5 people I just named, if 1 go down, you still got 4. It doesn't matter. If 2 go down, you still got 3.
Name them 5 again.
And you got
Name them 5 again. Name the 5 again.
The 5 superstars.
Name the 5.
Top. LeBron.
Name the 5 again. The bench is hard.
LeBron.
The bench is hard.
This is a starting 5 I gave you 2.
All right.
LeBron.
Starter.
Dwight Howard.
Go ahead.
Dwight Howard. Russell Westbrook. Carmelo Anthony. Anthony Davis.
When the last time he played?
I don't know. I mean, shit.
All right then. So you don't have, and that's what I go back to. You can't hit them. And Carmelo Anthony to me is coming off the bench.
So listen. So you telling me Anthony Davis' statement is true? The only reason why y'all lost to the Suns last year because he didn't play.
I'm not gonna go that far.
I'm asking you.
I ain't even gonna go at that.
That's what you said.
No, they was the better team. I'm telling you, that's the better team. No, that's the better team. But I'm saying if they had a better chance, you can't sit here and say they had no better chance if he wasn't playing. So you telling me they didn't have a better chance of winning? So you telling me they didn't have a better chance of playing if one of their key players that was good for that franchise didn't play? You telling me that?
It's all good, man.
I just asked a simple question.
I'm not telling you nothing, man.
No, because you can't answer that question. Don't act. That man rubbing off on you. I don't like it.
I'm just saying.
Like it.
I'm just saying,
that
bro.
man rubbing off on
No.
What I'm saying is, look, all I'm saying is
ripping off on E. Your problem is your problem.
What is my problem?
Yeah, tell the nigga's problem.
Your problem is you like to shy away from the real situation. Ain't nothing wrong with
I'm telling you.
Hey,
I'm not saying that they're the best team in the league.
Ain't nothing wrong with holding your team accountable.
I'm not holding them accountable.
Bro, if they playing horrible as a team, they playing horrible as a team.
I said
it's
that's
just
not
not working.
I said they not playing good as a team. What else you want me to say?
Come on, man, you got
why is it a problem for me to say that they playing horrible?
Because you do that with all your teams. You don't walk up.
But I hold my team accountable.
Fuck
you
Avery.
Got Trevor Ariza.
Fuck Avery.
I hold my team accountable.
Fuck Avery. No, you talk shit about the team.
That's 5 people. That's 5.
You talk shit about the team.
Besides the other 5 starters, that's 10 players.
You talk shit. You talk shit. You the type of nigga. You the type of nigga get a good call. You the type of nigga.
That's one
nigga
thing
make a big person.
Bro.
Oh yeah, boss. That call clean, but your rim's dirty.
Hey, that's one thing about me with any sports team, bro.
Man, that's a fire ass call you do, boy. But your tent.
I'm not gonna talk about just the good stuff with a team, dog. I'm gonna talk about
your engine. Boy, you got a fire ass engine in your car, but it's knocking.
You know what I'm saying?
That's some fire ass shoes, but that's the wrong shoestring.
Nah, man. Oh, bro, you don't get it.
Come on, man. I get it. The thing, your problem is you want me to agree with you, and I'm not going to just sit here and disagree with you. It's okay.
You ain't gotta agree.
Obviously,
you ain't gotta agree.
Obviously, that's pressing you the fact that I don't agree with what you're saying. But I'm listening to you. You tell me I'm not listening. I'm telling you I'm listening. You're still telling me I'm not listening.
Even Westbrook knew. Listen, even Westbrook know them dudes is horrible. Westbrook won out. Even he knew they horrible. He like, man, I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta get out of here.
You that's the fans doing that song.
You acting like
that's the fan. That's the fans like Courtney. That's Courtney. That's Courtney Peanut Gallery got that man like that. That's all that is. That's some fans got that man like that. That man there. Fuck, I want to roll out too. But you gotta perform though. You gotta perform. If you're not
Russell Westbrook,
you get mad at that. Nah, I agree with Courtney on that. If you're not performing, boo his fucking ass. Yeah, boo his fucking ass.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
You can be the most dominant player in your own respect, but still making a bad play.
Bro, but that's all I'm saying. They not playing good together. So what's wrong with me saying they playing
I said that.
Team?
They horrible.
But when
I say they playing horrible,
all of
when I say they play horrible,
Because they do not have all of their players on the court together.
Bro, even when they all play
don't
together,
have all their players on the court together.
Bro, even when they all play,
they don't have they're not playing together. They don't have all their players.
Baker, even when they was all healthy, they still couldn't.
They don't have all their players playing together.
Even when they did, bro, they
don't have all their players playing together.
You don't get it. You're not getting it.
There you go again, telling me what I don't do. I get it. I'm telling you they
no, you don't get it.
You don't get it, man.
You don't get it, bro. Because
I'm
even when they all was,
I'm agreeing. Even with the saying they're not playing good right now. What you want me to say?
They're horrible. Are they horrible?
I'm not saying they're horrible. There's other ways of saying things. I'm not saying they're horrible.
Like, no, you making an excuse for the team right now.
How is that making an excuse?
You're making an excuse
That's not
right
an
now.
excuse. How the fuck is that an excuse? You take. So you telling me you
said they all not
Steph Curry. You take Steph Curry, Clay, or take Steph Curry and Draymond off the team. You're gonna hold the Warriors to the same standard as if they still playing? You take Chris Paul off of the Houston team when they had a run. You still hold a team accountable for what they could have done.
Yeah, because that's professionals. They all professionals.
No, they don't have. You build a team to make a run. You can't hold them accountable if those players are not playing all together. Now, if they lose with them people and they playing horrible all together, of course, I'm going to agree with that.
And that's what I was saying, bro. Even when they
all right then, so we agree on that. But you don't agree on the fact that they're not playing together and they're not playing good.
When you were saying that you were saying that they all not playing together. And what I was saying was, even when they all did play together, bro, they still didn't get it together.
You know what he gonna say though?
That's what I was saying.
You know what he gonna say, Nate? They ain't playing enough time. They ain't getting enough time to jail. They ain't getting enough time to jail.
It's not even about the jail at that point. You can't hold garbage, a team accountable and they're not together.
Man, them niggas garbage, man. Let's face that fact, man.
Listen, man. They record this shit water and they're not playing how they're supposed to be playing right now. I'm agreeing with you with that. But you want me to define it in a term that you want me to define it and it's not gonna happen. I'm agreeing with you. But you want me to say some shit that I don't agree with as far as the term you use.
Yeah, they terrible, man. Just agree, man. They horrible. Terrible, horrible, all the same. That's what they playing.
If that's what you define it as, that's what we define it as. But I'm saying they're not playing good. What the fuck you want me to say?
I just told you what I wanted to say, man.
I said I'm not saying it.
Bro, but that's all I've been saying.
They're
but
terrible.
I'm definitely let's put this on the record. I'm on the debate basketball with you. I'm on the debate basketball from now on with E because he got a team. My team can't play no team from the 90s. We can't do that. It can't happen. We can't play no fucking 1998 Bulls. So E, I respect your argument. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? We agree to disagree, or we agree. However you want to label it, I respect what you're saying. But I'm not about to go back and forth with a nigga that's stuck in the 90s. I can't do it. I can't.
Hey, bro. Hey, don't get me, bro. Don't get mad at me, bro, because
I'm not. You see, I'm not mad at you. I'm not upset.
Don't get mad at me. How you want me to define it from the bag?
How do you want me to define it? I'm not mad at you. I'm not saying that you don't have a point. I'm not saying that you're a horrible person. I'm not. I'm not. Well, how do you want me to define that so that we can get past this? Because I'm not going. Well, how you want me to define our conversation with this? Because if I tell you how I feel, you're gonna tell me I'm wrong, but then tell me to say it the way you want me to say it.
No.
Just like you don't want to say the Cowboys your team. I'm not agreeing with you. Now he mad now.
I'm not asking you to define something in the same way I'm saying.
So what are you asking from me?
The only thing
I'm gonna answer your question. Ask me the question that you want to know the answer to, and I'm gonna answer that, and then that's gonna be the end of that. So ask your question. The floor is yours for one question. And then I'm gonna give you my ears. I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna answer your question. So what's your question?
No, this is my problem.
My God, this nigga go to a whole. We don't want to hold the stories on what the fuck you want to talk. Just ask me the question.
The same shit you be saying be the same shit I be saying. But the way I say it, you take it and flip it, but we saying the same
stuff. Go again. That nigga like putting words. Nigga, ask your fucking question. That's all I'm asking.
Why is it a problem if I say a team is playing horrible?
Because you ain't got no team.
That's not a valid reason. We talking sports, right?
There you go.
We talk sports, right? We talking sports, right?
Now he asking more questions. I said you got one question. You see what I'm saying?
No, I got more. We talk sports, right? That's what we do, right?
Ask E. Answer his question for him.
No, I'm talking to you.
I'm done. I answered. Right? I came to the table with my terms. You burned your question.
Right? We talk sports, right?
I came to the table. With my terms. You burned it. I answered your question. Right? There's no more questions to follow.
No,
there's no more questions.
Sports,
I answered
right?
I said you got one question, and you're going against the green. You're not holding. You're acting like you're acting like the player that left your team just now.
No,
that's what you're acting,
right?
That's what you're acting about. No, we talk about a lot. We talk about shoes. We talk about jerseys. we talk about a lot.
The main thing we do is talk sports, right? So what's wrong with me saying the team playing hard? We talking about sports. If we debating sports, what's wrong with me saying the team playing hard? They playing hard.
I ask that you close your. I ask respectfully that you close your statement.
Answer the question.
I'm not. I told you got one question.
I answered your question.
I answered your question. Your one question that you had.
Answer that question.
No, I told you what I was answering.
Okay. This is my last question.
Y'all seen that Kyrie score? Y'all seen them? That big time scoring debut and all that with KD and Kyrie.
Yep. Yeah. You know how it go.
That was fine. I like that. I like the fact that they got. I can say they got a chip on their shoulder to prove that they're not the problem. I dig that. I dig the fact that they coming together now. It's more meaningful for them to win because now they got to show James Harden didn't leave for no reason. Because the way the media gonna spin it, if they don't win without Harden, they're gonna spin it and say they needed Harden. So they have to run with it. They got it. And y'all know how the media gonna do. They're gonna be like, oh, well, if Harden would have stayed, they probably would have had a chance, or Harden was right, he left for a reason. They gotta show they had it. I kind of hope that they need each other in the playoffs. But you got other teams that I think that's gonna go farther than the Sixers. You know what I'm saying? And you can't right now. You can't even count Miami out. But I mean, at the end of the day, Miami be choking. So that's gonna be good to see how the East play out. With the West, to be honest with you, I want to see Golden State make it to the Western Conference Finals. I want to see that. That's a dope ass story right there too. For them to actually make it. Nah, you see, I don't want to jinx them. I would like to see them now. I don't want to jinx them because anything can happen. In basketball, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. But in my opinion, I really, besides Memphis, I don't see nobody getting past Phoenix and Golden State. I think that's going to be the Western Conference Finals. Even though Memphis going to surprise a lot of people. Well, they not surprising nobody right now. They number 2 in the West. But I just don't see nobody getting past Phoenix and Golden State.
Yeah, but they barely number 2 in the West. Like they.
Yeah. It's close. Yeah, it's close.
It's close.
Yeah, it's like
I was just looking at tickets
by half a game.
I was just looking at tickets for that game, man. For that Suns and Warrior game, man. Them bitches starting at 160.
Yeah. You ever plan on going to one of them games? That'd be kind of dope to go hit one of them games.
You late, man.
Oh, you sure did.
All that I was mad about though, that nigga Clay didn't play. He was supposed to play, but he didn't play, man.
Yeah,
so you gonna circle back?
Clay dropped 36 the other night.
I gotta go back now since Clay and Draymond back.
But listen, can you do me a favor?
What's up?
When you go to the game, can you wear a Saints jersey?
I ain't got no Saints jersey. You gotta send me one.
We gotta get you. We gotta get
look,
you. Yeah,
I'm going to the game. You know the Saints play the Niners next season.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good atmosphere because that's former rivals right there.
Definitely, man. Definitely. But now the Warriors game will be lit. The Warriors games be lit, dog. Them be lit. But I was just looking at tickets. Bought them tickets for the Suns and Warriors starting at $160.
And that's nosebleed.
That's nosebleed. That's nosebleed, bro.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't see nobody getting past those two teams, bro. Like
in basketball, anything can happen.
No, it can. It definitely can. But a fully healthy, a fully healthy Warriors team, with a Steph, Clay, Dre, the other pieces that they have, and then when I get to Phoenix, NBA Finals team last season, they come back with that chip on their shoulder. We got there, but we didn't get the job done.
Who you talking about?
Phoenix.
Oh, all right.
You know what I'm saying? They come back this season with that chip on their shoulder, like, man, we got unfinished business. We got that, but we didn't get it done. They come back, boom, number one in the West. Number one in the West.
Yeah. You know what's the crazy thing about the NBA? Not to cut you off, Cole. I apologize, my boy. But you know what's the crazy thing about the West right now? Every time the Lakers lose, the Pelicans lose. Like they have they got the opportunity to bump up, and they just don't. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like, well, no, they could have beat the. I mean, like I said, well, basketball, anything can happen, but they're not gonna get ahead if they lose and the Lakers lose.
Well, man,
like they got to take advantage of that. No. I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't finish my statement what I was gonna say because it wouldn't. It didn't matter. It wouldn't have made sense what I was gonna say. So that's why I stopped. But at the same time, motivation, knowing that I beat the Lakers. The Lakers lost. That should be motivation to be like, man, if we win this game, we can knock the motherfuckers down and give us more of a chance. You see what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, let's keep it 100. Even the team for the playoff, in the playoff picture, whoever get the 8th seed and lock in the 8th seed, they gotta play one of them teams at the top anyway. It ain't gonna go to that. Nobody don't want to play none of them teams up there. That's a guaranteed damn near win for the team at the top, historically, right? But just to say that you made it in there and you locked it in, they giving you all the pieces you need to pass a team and being a better pitcher or better chance of winning and getting that 8th seed. Now the Clippers, who the Clippers played last? What was? Let me look. Let me see who the Clippers played last.
Don't know.
The last team the Clippers played was the Clippers lost to the Cavaliers. Well, that on it. They lost the Cavaliers. It's like they flip flopping too. They win, lose. They beat the Warriors. They beat the Wizards. They lost to the Hawks. They beat the Pistons. They lost to the Cavaliers. That game that's coming up tomorrow, you think they're gonna beat the Raptors? The Clippers.
Possible.
And then after that, they got the Jazz, and then the Nuggets, then the 76ers, then the Jazz again,
and then the Bulls, and then the Bucks,
and then the Bulls,
and then the Pelicans, and then the Suns,
and then the Kings. It's like they gonna have to, if they win 3 in a row, they're gonna put themselves in a better predicament. But the way they rolling, they last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They last 5 games, they've been win, lose. Like that, you can't get ahead like that. You gotta have some type of push and motivation. Like, I want to get as far away from the 9th seed as possible. Just like the Pelicans should be like, I need to win as many games to get past the Lakers. That's what I like about the NBA. Like, you never know what's going to happen until it's actually locked in and those teams are focused on playing a series. Because with a series, it's different with a series. These people they playing you multiple games. They can draw up plans to stop your game plan. That's what's so fire about the playoffs. If you take the playoffs away from the NBA, a lot of teams that won championships would have never won because it's one and done, like the NFL. So I just feel like they gotta dig inside their bag and be like, man, I need to score these extra points. I need to not pass up 2-pointers to pass the 3. Like with LeBron, with you under the rim for a 2-pointer, I preach it to my son all the time because he's a 3-point shoot type player. Take what they give you, because you just never know what's going to happen down on the other side of the court, on the other side of the, you know what I'm saying? Like if you take what they give you, getting a point is better than not getting points, no matter what the situation. Now, if it's 3 seconds left and you need a 3-pointer, don't shoot no 2. Of course you want to shoot a 3 to try to give you a chance to win. But when you got 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left, man, take what they give you, because if you get a defensive stop and you come back down and score another 2, that's your 3-pointer plus 1, right? That's your and 1 point right there. Then you got 4 points off of 2 drives versus a missed 3 and got to make up for that when they score. Now you're down by 5 and you could have been down by 3. You know what I'm saying?
As the main,
on the East Coast, what the East Coast look at? I mean the West Coast.
Everything you just said just now. That's the main reason I don't like teams just throwing up 3-point shots like they're crazy. Because everything you just said, you got to take what the defense give you. These dudes be having.
Let's circle back. Let's circle back though. I want you to pause right there. And I want you to finish. And I want you to pause right there. If they push that fucking 3-point line back, that's gonna change a lot of shit.
It will, but it will. But like we also said, these dudes they still gonna try to work on shooting those 3-point shots. They're gonna try to adjust
until they stop getting them contracts because they percent off. Some people look at stats when it's time to sign you. We don't need you on our roster shooting them 3s that you don't need to shoot. Your percent is horrible. We don't need that on our team. You know, that's gonna change. That's gonna change your contract.
Yeah. They got some dudes.
That's gonna change your contract.
They be making them. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? They be making them. But man, if you got the lane wide open, man, you don't need to stop on a fast break and jack up that 3, and you got that lane completely wide open, man.
Giannis, Embiid. Name somebody else. They got a lot of players that
King James.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not no big man. LeBron, definitely LeBron can be in that category, but he a pass free type of player. These other players not no pass. These other players not no pass free type of player. You a 5.
Just
LeBron not no dedicated 5.
Right.
No, but just about every NBA player.
LeBron not no pass first. He's not a 5. But I'm saying though he's not a 5. Like I can understand the argument on that with him. You can kind of disqualify that, or you can even pull back a little bit on the throttle with that one. But as far as I'm talking about like a 5, well, no, fuck that. Giannis a 5. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that I know. And we had this debate also. Giannis get that mid-range, he's unstoppable. I'm okay with you driving in and taking a for sure too. But a missed 3, just because you think you got it, or you trying to get in rhythm with that, you got players on your roster that the team built to specifically shoot 3s that you can pass the ball to if you gonna want a 3-pointer. You don't have to shoot the 3-pointer, dog.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Just like we could throw LeBron in this situation. Fuck, you don't have to shoot from half court, dog. Why the fuck are you shooting from half court?
Yeah, like that's
you know what I'm saying.
And a lot
like
of
play your
players do it. And you're right. Like these shots, like you don't have to take these shots. But they take them, they make them, they miss them. This that's the Steph Curry effect, man.
That boy Steph's on a whole nother level when it comes to shooting three. I'm not even gonna consider him no shooter no more. He ain't a shooter. He ain't no shooter. I gotta find a term because he's not no shooter. That's a different. They got shooters. That man's not a shooter. He need his own term. There ain't no shooter. He not no shooter. What name that we could throw at him? Because he's not no shooter. It's a different. That man is a fucking. he an artist. He's an artist. That man is an artist. It'd be like he needs his own stat line.
That's what. Well, no, we can't give him down because that's what Kyrie called himself. Kyrie said he an artist.
Well, we're gonna take that away. He is not no Steph. He's not no Steph. He's a shooter. Kyrie is a shooter. It's a different type of.
I ain't even gonna say no. Kyrie is an artist. Like he said, he an artist.
No, you just agree with him, man. The artist is in fucking the Bay Area.
No, Steph is the Stephilist. That's what Steph is. Stephilist.
The chef. Man.
I like that.
The chef.
That matter of fact, let's go with that. I forgot about that. The chef. You're a fucking chef.
That's his name. That's his name.
I don't want to. This right here. I don't want to see James Harden do this no more. He got to give that up.
That's the chef, man.
He got to give that up. If James Harden like this, Steph Curry like this.
But yeah, man, Kyrie.
So not to jump subject. Y'all seen that article or that little piece that I sent to the group with old girl that's gonna break the home run record in the college softball and they're not pitching to her?
Mm-mm. Yeah, the Hawaiian girl from Oklahoma.
Yeah, man, that girl about to break the record. And since she tied for the record, I think she tied. Since she tied for the record, every time she go to the mound, before they even pitch, she already taking her shit off to take the base.
Yeah,
I think they should have a rule in baseball for some shit like that. Like that's not fair, dog. Like you're not giving that girl
a
chance.
It's not.
But they should have it if
professional baseball too.
Yeah, but that's not professional. That's college. So I feel like they should change the rule. They should propose a rule to where if you intentionally walk a player more than 3 times, you automatically give them a point, and she get the first base. You're allowed to do that shit twice, but to not let that girl hit the whole night, you ain't gonna pitch her at all. Just give her her point.
Okay.
I bet you that's
not to cut you off. I just got look. I just got a notification. We lost one Marcus, and we just signed we lost one Marcus, and we just signed another Marcus. A safety. We signed a safety from the Jets, Marcus May.
Who? Who
that? Go check him out. Yeah, we lost one Marcus and got another Marcus back.
But nigga saying who that?
So
nigga saying Marcus May. Who that?
Marcus May.
Man, they signed this nigga to 3 years, 28 mil.
15 guaranteed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look. I'm going to look at some of his highlights. I'm going to check him out.
You seen
I gotta go check him out.
You seen Baker Mayfield just released a statement.
Talking about what?
I'm reading it right now.
He released a thank you to the city of Cleveland.
What?
They don't say why or nothing, but he released a thank you letter.
Oh my God.
Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh damn.
Damn.
That's not a good sign.
Can we end the show right now?
We a few minutes over. My time of Ben went off.
Let's go ahead and just end it right there. I don't want to talk no more.
That's not a good sign.
I don't want to talk no more. But listen, I'm gonna say this and I'm not talking no more. I'm done. it could be him taking it as a form of disrespect from the franchise whenever I'm supposed to be the guy. And y'all meeting with somebody else, that means that y'all not happy with my performance and y'all saying fuck me. That's how I see that's how he come off as. Like, I feel like you shouldn't meet with if I'm your guy, if you letting all these other players go and showing that you fucking with me, why are you meeting with another quarterback and I'm supposed to be your guy? That's kind of fucked up. So if they don't get Watson, they lost Baker. That's how I look at it.
Hey,
because now,
but at the same time, and look, I like Baker Mayfield because that ball was a dog at Oklahoma, but he ain't really been, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't really been living up to, you know what I'm saying, the hype that he had in the draft.
Man, listen, you give Drew Brees that receiving core that man had, it's a problem.
Yep.
And I'm talking Drew Brees that can't throw the deep ball. Drew Brees. I ain't talking about the young Drew. I'm talking about the Drew that was declining in the arm strength. You give that man that receiving core, and they split that fucking field. Ain't nobody fucking with that. He has no reason why he shouldn't have over 3,000, 4,000 yards. Now, I'm not gonna say. I'm not. Never mind. There's no. I'm aiming too high for him. I don't think high like that. There's just no reason why he shouldn't. He should be converting more third downs than losing for a third and long with that receiving core. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It's your boy Baker. Conflict of sports.
We ain't even do the shout outs, man. You ain't gonna shout out Dolly's Lemonade and that, man.
Yeah, man. How you got?
I'm hurt. Listen, I'm talking to the Saints organization. Dollar's Lemonade is grown and is a product of New Orleans. So I'm gonna tell y'all now, if y'all motherfucking ass don't get this quarterback, nobody in New Orleans, in the city, y'all not getting no lemonade. Fuck y'all. Nah. You're not getting no fucking lemonade. Nah. So when Dollar Lemonade get that multi-million-dollar contract, we don't want y'all mixing that shit with no fucking drink on Bourbon Street. Don't serve that to nobody on Bourbon Street. Y'all banned. The only Dollar Lemonade that's gonna be allowed in New Orleans is if they come with it. They bring it to the city. I don't want y'all selling that shit if y'all don't get the quarterback that I need. No. So shout out to Dollar Lemonade. Shout out to Trinity Treats. Shout out to Too Much Cycling. Shout out to Macho Trucking. Shout out to CB3. Follow them on Instagram, the real CB3. Shout out to everybody that support all of the sponsors and everybody that support the show. I'll fuck with y'all. Baker, Conflict of Sports.
Man, shout out Happy Hippie, man. You know, shout out Above the Earth. 420 is coming up. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all gear. Get y'all gear. Get y'all gear. You don't want 420 to creep up on you and you be like, damn, I ain't get your gear now, man. You know, shout out Dignify Administration, you know. Follow everybody on Instagram, you know, and tap in with whatever floats your boat, you know. And don't forget to check out, man, the latest episode of FOH After Dark, Couples Edition. New episode dropping in the day now, so y'all stay tuned for that.
After dark. Yeah, man. Shout out, as always, man. Shout out the whole FOH brand. FOH After Dark, Covers Edition, True Session with Beezy. And y'all check out that part 2, Conflict of the Truth, featuring us on True Sessions with Beezy. Y'all check that out. And as always, man, y'all follow us on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Man, y'all keep rocking with us. We gonna keep coming, man. You bought Benoit, Conflict of Sports.
Eazyana, to Saint the Boot, Conflict of Sports.